Hello, Zeno. How are
Hello
you?
there, Cesar. How are you doing?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you. Do you remember this movement?
I was dizzy. I was
Uh,
dizzy.
no, when we
Yeah, at the
were
Olympics.
at the
I remember
Olympics.
doing this because it was weird. The water was really black and it was a little windy and it was like, it didn't feel like how the boat usually sits on the water. It was weird. Maybe it was nerves, but I had to move my shoulders. That was strange.
So,
Strange.
so do I now. I have to move my shoulders
Yeah.
because I'm very nervous. I was thinking it's the first time that I have talked to an Olympic champion
Ah,
in any sport. I didn't. It's my
okay.
first time. Not alive and not on person or not physically, which
We
is
all we all
very
we all bleed red and we all smell bad.
yeah, that's for sure. My mother used to say I like to watch the competitions, but I don't like to hug you after that.
That's right.
All right, well, let's get it on because we have very much subject to talk with you.
Hey, I salute
uh,
everyone in Brazil because I've never visited. So hello, all the Brazilian rowers.
Oh, usually we have a sketch to follow, but normally we don't follow it. We
Okay.
start talking, and
Okay.
was one this invite I was going to do at the end to you, but you can come to
I
Brazil
jumped the gun.
anytime.
All right. Good. Good. Good.
Yeah, yeah. My mom is saying good night, mom. Good night is at the end.
I
It
love it.
on the beginning it's good evening, mom.
It's great.
Well, let's start from the beginnings because I didn't have time enough to make a research. You were born in Switzerland,
Yeah.
and how did you get into rowing? Was your father or a friend? How did
It
that
was
work?
all. It all happened in fifth grade. We moved from Switzerland to Spain, Germany, but we landed in France. And then in France, in fifth grade, a student friend of mine said, "Hey, Xeno, why don't you come row? Because your hands are big and you almost don't need oars to row, so you could put your hands in the water." And I said, "Okay." And when my parents heard that rowing was going to be something that was going to be part of my life, they were going to support it because I tried to do tennis, but with tennis I just wanted to destroy the tennis ball. But then all that energy back into the rowing boat was perfect. So I started rowing when I was 13 and a half years old, and that started everything. This is the reason why I'm here.
Yeah, that's great. So you started in France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the River Seine in Fontainebleau, and that's an hour south from Paris. There you go.
Mm. There are very beautiful places. And there's a very difficult name to say. Agibilet. I don't know how to
Ekbelet.
say.
Ekbelet.
Ekbelet.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very blue water, isn't it?
Yeah, Chamonix. It's close to Chamonix, I think, close to the Swiss border. My junior world championship in 1990 was in Ekbelet, and that's when I won my first international medal. I won a bronze medal at the junior world championship.
Mm, yeah, that's great. And let me see. Uh, when did you figure it out that rowing was your sport?
As soon as I decided to go row, I thought, okay, this is it. I mean, it as in I wanted to be as strong as Arnold Schwarzenegger or as Sylvester Stallone. Okay. My parents said rowing is going to make you big and strong. And so big and strong I went. That was it. There weren't so many distractions right now. Today there are more distractions. But back then it was school, a sport, and that's it, you know, and maybe some TV, but that was it. So I went and but it's funny. Did I love it? I only realized I loved the sport of rowing when I took a year of a break after the Olympics. But I'm jumping ahead. It was a love-hate relationship with rowing, because the only way you can be good in rowing is to go into pain. And I didn't mind pain, but when pain is the only answer to success in sport, you know, you cannot outsmart people in rowing. You always have to have the passage of pain. Okay, you can't win without pain, and so I guess it was a love-hate relationship. But go ahead, ask the next question.